coming up to 0400 in the morning here. The men of the Mercy and Recce team are getting ready to leave now. We'll be going with them. I don't think it's lost on any of us today that the date is the 11th of September 2011, 10 years after the attacks on the United States of America. How much that resonates with the people that the Afghan National Army soldiers will be meeting later on, I couldn't tell you. But one thing's for sure now, the remit of the British forces today and ISAF forces will not to be directly contact the Taliban or to fight with them. The remit of the British forces today will be to support the Afghan National Army who are trying to remove an insurgency from their country. We're leaving patrol base Jahan Zeb to meet up with the men of the 4th Kandak. The plan is to start the operation under the cover of darkness. But when we arrive, the ANA soldiers are only just getting up. We were scheduled to have left now, to be honest with you, 0500. But the commander's been saying that he doesn't want to leave until there's some daylights. They don't have night vision, so he's not putting his men out on the ground until they can see where they're going. Sort of makes sense, doesn't it? You know, again, this is an Afghan-led operation, so the guys just have to be patient and abide by his decisions. It looks like there's been a breakdown in communication between the ANA and the British captain, Karol Koniarski. We've been here now, 45 minutes waiting for the Kandak to get ready. That's usual procedure?
Because we've got a number of different units that have come together for this operation, there's quite a few interoperability issues that we're trying.
Confusion is the word, isn't it?
Confusion probably is the word, yeah.
It's not because they're scared they've not got up early.
No.
Once they go, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we may well have trouble keeping up with them at some points, but they're starting to shake out now. With the sun up, the ANA troops move out. I'll be travelling in one of the armoured jackals that will be offering support on the eastern flank. With me is Corporal Mike Gordon, a medic, who is manning the grenade machine gun. Sergeant Maxwell is commanding the vehicle. When I first came here 4.5 years ago, this would have been a British-led operation, and we would all have been on foot. I can't help thinking how exposed the ANA look as they pick their way towards the enemy lines. We're facing due north now. That's where the Nez Canal is. That's the final objective. The MSR, the main supply route, will be built to our west. They're hoping to be able to clear a route up to the canal today. Obviously, we're the first call sign on the ground. In front of us are the Kandak Recce team. The eastern flank is in a staggered formation. Up front are the armoured ANA Humvees, followed by the British Jackals. These vehicles will provide fire support if needed to Afghan soldiers on the ground. Bringing up the rear are the Americans. Captain Kim will be the eyes of the operation, calling in air assets should they be needed. If there was to be a large amount of insurgents that felt like taking on 450 men, they'd be coming from the east. The operation is being monitored from the control room at PB Jahan Zeb. Major Dave Hillman advised the ANA not to send their flanks out separately, so he is keeping a close watch.
A lot of people on motorcycles now moving right between us.
We've got moving motorbikes north of us, moving west to east.
Bald Eagle 4-2, chosen 5-6.
One pack's on a motorbike, traveling east.
Roger, to confirm, this is a routine.
Securing the land up to the canal is a dangerous process. Every compound has to be checked. However, it's not long before the eastern flank reaches the halfway point. From now on, we will be in uncharted territory.
This really, just in front of me, is the area where the Afghan Army stop having control of the ground. So basically, onwards from here, it is Taliban territory. You can see there's not any movement at all, and that is a big combat indicator, isn't it?
Big change in atmospherics.
Yeah, you can just see it's dead. They know. They're not daft. They know what's coming.
No enemy seen as of yet.
Captain Kim's vehicle has picked up conversation on the radio between the Taliban, known as Icon Chatter.
We've got Icon Chatter, they're spotted ISAF and ANA forces moving north.
So the Taliban insurgents know that you're coming.
Yeah.
Where we go? Contact right. Get down, there's one overhead just then. Careful, get behind them. It's IDF, I think it's IDF coming in to our left, just over to our left. Just there, it's smoking there where the sheep are. Right. IDF land just over to our left. Whoa!
A mine call sign is engaged, as well as the ANA call sign. The enemy fire points on the left-hand edge of the compound and moving east and west.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck, didn't let us know that. There's a Dushka round just gone off right next to us. Deafened us.
As we are now also under fire, the Mercy and Recce team make the decision to engage the enemy.
Have you got clear line of sight to shoot? Yeah, I'm going to dial it in. All right, give me 1 second.
But before they do so, they need to positively identify them holding a weapon, known in military slang as PID.
I think I got PID, sir. All right, as far as you can see, the tree line, that's where they are. I've seen 2 of them right now.
And at 12 o'clock?
Yep.
PID on one-time pack with long barrel weapon. If you can, contact Wild Eagle 4-2.
Mike, what are you getting, mate?
Just identified some guys running into a compound. We tend to find what they do is they'll fire from one position and then they'll run without
another,
weapons and fire from another. So I've dialed in that compound. If they pop up again, you can PID them, we'll whack them.
As the ANA continue to push forward, we wait for the Taliban sniper to show himself again.
Fire to the right. On target from that compound. They're flashing.
Mike, you got still got eyes on? Yeah, that's good now. Happy days.
So, in support, Mike engaged with the grenade machine gun, and it actually stopped the people who were firing at us and at the Afghan National Army's troops in front of us.
And my concern is that with the ANA pushing so far north, we have not cleared all of the ground, and we are now seeing insurgents moving in and around our flank. Over.